please put in a word to the sheriff for me? If she'd only lend me a marshal or two, I'd rescue my family myself.
Someone's sure having a hell of a party, huh? All that screaming and fireworks?
Too old to fight the Dorseys, they said. Ha! We got things under control.
We should build some more watchtowers.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan. It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Mostly, though, we do what Sheriff Daisy says. Reports. Lots of reports.
Hey.
The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting.
Excuse me for the lack of voiceover. I do apologize. Hi everyone. I just set up this new overlay the other day, especially for tactical simulation, and apparently I've forgotten to do a few little extra adjustments that I needed to do. Kind of me get it wrong as per usual. If I don't get things wrong some point, I mean it's boring. Yeah, we're playing tactical simulation on Fridays. It's going to be a switch between Wasteland 3 and XCOM 2, the Iron Man run I'm doing. It'll alternate between two games each week. And if I'm working on a Friday or any other day, we'll miss our stream for that day, and we'll go on to the next day that I'm going to be streaming. So, sounds weird, but weekends are going to be Space Engineers. Either it be on a Saturday or a Sunday, depending on what day I am working. If I'm working Saturdays will be Sundays. If I'm not working on Sundays, it'll be Saturdays. Get the drift? Because I hope you do. Just going to check something. That is not what I want to be doing. Okay, it seems like there's a noise. It sounds like it's coming from the actual game itself. Which is weird. Either that or the gate is picking up my fan that I've got going. Maybe. Okay, it seems like there's a noise. It sounds like it's coming from the actual... And I forgot to turn that off. Of course it is. Turn that down a bit, see what happens then. I have been trying to play some Stellaris recently. And getting into that game is very, very difficult, and I've been playing Mass Effect Beyond the relays. That's been good until the latest update, which now doesn't work. And then I tried playing Star Trek New Civilization, which is not a bad mod. Failed the first one.
Don't blink.
Blink? Why would I want to blink?
Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Thank you. Crappy tabbing. Was that because I got Major Tomcat? Okay. I'm guessing taking anything from this area is a bad thing. Right. Ooh. What happened? Marshals must go through bunkers worth of coffee every day. Okay. Sheriff is a statuesque woman with graying blonde hair and stealing a smile.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this.
Okay. There's an odd wrapping on your weapon.
I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages.
Oh, great.
Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
I mean, yeah, I could do that.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quam, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Rangers, I'd love to trade war stories, but I've got marshals calling me left and right, dead folks lying in the streets, and reports of Dorsey stragglers all over the city. Let's circle back later. Now, the
Okay.
Dorsey's hostages are from the fancy side of town. 100 families folk. Try to get 'em out of there alive, or I'll never hear the fucking end of it.
Okay.
And please, take young Miss Weston with you. I need that girl out of my hair. In fact, I'm gonna insist. I'm telling Lupinski not to let you into the garden without her. But don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of.
Didn't like the sound of that.
Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers. The garden's on the far side of the market square.
Oh.
Don't forget to take Miss Wesson with you.
Can I?
The garden's on the far side of the market square.
Oh.
Don't forget to take Miss Wesson with you.
Which means I can't talk to her.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families.
Okay.
As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, I am ready when you are.
Roger that. What is the garden? I'm just gonna work my way through this because apparently I screwed something up.
It's a project of the Ward family, a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado Springs leads the world in science. But there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious.
Sounds good to me. Let's talk about your combat experience.
Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
Like they normally are. But have you ever killed anyone?
No. But I have hunted.
Okay.
There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
Finally. Survival 3. Right, let's go.
At last.
Lucia. You're a pistolier. We have no armor for you, unfortunately. I do hope at some point we will be. Do I? Weird. So. The full house. Cornered rats, we've got the eliminated Dorseys in the garden of the gods. Where is that? To our north.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking Rangers. What brings you here?
As I said, you can argue his case. Convince me to set him free, and I will do so.
Kick-ass 4.
Indeed.
Nearly Dorsey lives! He'll kill you all!
Nelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all.
Does anybody have...
The deluge of blood is coming for you all.
Oh, kick-ass 3 with quad. Great.
Coming for you all.
Alright, I'm hoping.
Brave Marshal stopped Dorsey's at Palace Gates. Patriarch alive and safe.
Nearly Dorsey lives!
Hey guys. Young guy's face is nervous but determined. He steps forward as you approach, holding his hand up.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
Okay, sorry about that. What kind of authorization do we need?
An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed.
Excuse me. Drink went down slightly wrong. Why is it closed?
The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only.
Right. What's past the gate?
Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace.
He clearly feels his job does not include expansive descriptions. Okay.
Good day.
Thank you. Good day to you.
Oh, darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys! They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with a shotgun? Hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh,
Hey, baby.
You just put down the gun and let someone else handle this, all right?
Josiah?
Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
Dorsey Peckerheads. The old man is shouting into the nearby shop and waving a shotgun around. As long as he doesn't wave it in my face.
Hush
we'll
up
be fine.
now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life.
When she notices you, an expression of relief crosses her face.
Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Well, of course. I mean, what's going on in here?
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them.
Okay. Why don't you let us handle this problem?
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Well, I'll try.
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types? You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over. Well, go on then.
Well, you might have. Another door? Or did we just go in? Who's my... Yes. And... Everybody crash. Pets, stay here. Major Tomcat fixes his steel gaze on you, then wiggles his tail expectantly. You deserve a scratch behind the cat, behind the back. There we go, Major. Okay.
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead! Back off!
Nope. One.
Time to shine.
Here we go. I mean, he's dead. Not what I wanted. %, chance. People in combat, take them down clean, right? Attack that has 20% hit chance. He's out of range. That's going to take 4 AP. There's no other way in. Damn. Miss Nemo. Crouch. And prepare. Can you hit? Oh, he's dead.
Epic finish.
Well. That's what I'm going to be doing. Right, let's go now. Go now loot these guys. Old handkerchief. Polaroid photo. Brief history of the tibia. Is that a tin can and muscle tissue? Very nice. Ammunition. We will go and speak to the people outside after we've done our normal looting in here. Whose cover? That Quan? Really? Hey, good looking.
Phew, boy. Thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys.
You're welcome, Josiah.
Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate. Here, a little token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
Come on back after we reopen the shop.
Yes, so... Beef.
Hey, take a look at what these marshals and Dorsey's got on them.
Oh, great. He glances up from looting the corpses.
Those marshals were colleagues of mine. I'm gonna guess you didn't kill them.
Snowballs.
But you need to put all those valuables back and walk away.
Fat chance. We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from marshals no more.
Okay. How? Could you not?
Taking the 6.
Ooh. The cats and the dogs are having a really good time.
Life goes for cheap.
You're all the best.
Yep, well, I will. Really? Not the pets. Really? Okay. Did you really miss? There's a shotgun this way. Really? Nobody's got...
Ally down.
Thank you.
Ready to engage.
Great, okay. Ow. Ow.
Live fire.
Great. Returns. The pets are going forward and attacking. Really? Could never have moved me. Huh. Wow. That's going to take 3, so I'm going to move Lucia forward. That's not what I wanted to do.
Need some help.
You've got to be absolutely kidding me.
Over here, guys!
Get over there, Devlin. Nemo. Cover. That's not what I keep wanting to do. Right, come on, move forward. Really? Thank you, finally. What I can do is defend, really.
Taking the shot.
Bury me with the money.
That's what I mean. Six, 4. Seal up. A shot. I keep doing that. Mr. Kronos, go over there. Bend. Marshall. Really, you can't even ambush from that point? Wow. Alright, let's just get you healed up. He has none. Damn, I'm gonna have to big friend that cat. Anyway, you're staying there.
Call the recruiter. It wasn't worth it.
Epic finish.
And the bit's got the final kill. Everybody come here. Quan. Get my guys and gals healing a bit. I did not go
Thanks, dude.
My
the way I
uncle
wanted
tells
that.
me you're a man of questionable morals, Mr. Quan.
Well, that's why I'm on the payroll. Somebody's got to get their hands dirty. So good folk like you can keep...
Oops. Good God. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to be doing, actually. But these thieves have got what they're coming to. The Skeet Hunter. Ooh, Scout Armor. The VP91Z. Alright, perk points, thank you. Now one. Awareness. Something coordination. Skills. With guns and leaderships. Perks. Okay, starting at level 4, your rangers will earn a perk point every other level. Perk points are used to unlock powerful abilities and passive bonuses. Perks are available to learn as you upgrade your skills. Nice. Deep pockets. You eat bullets for breakfast. Here. Great resistance. I am thinking the rest of them should get crit resistance, but was that the only one that actually leveled up? Rally. I'm thinking rally. But I don't think anybody else actually leveled up. Where'd that cat go? Well, it looks like we ain't going to be getting any of the other gear. Heat-sig, the matrix and scrap. Right, let's go back over here.
This here's Market Square. The Arapaho Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful, though. The Doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
Okay. Bodies of fallen marshals and citizens have been arranged for pickup and a proper burial. I get a feeling I have to do stuff in this area first before I even try and move. It's in the dumpster. Knuckles? But I did get some other gear, didn't I? Weaponry buttons. Shotgun. A sniper. Assault rifle. Definitely. What can you be? I mean, automatic weapons. SMGs and assault rifles. Small arms, so she's more shotguns. Yeah. You can have fire spikes in that fire shotgun. Shots, okay. And you can have the VP. Intimidating, but the shells still stink like old beer. Glass knuckles. Okay. Got small arms, weapon modding, barter, and survival. What's in this dumpster? Used cat litter and a sack of bones. Intercom crackles, the woman's voice addresses you.
What's the matter with you? Don't you know the city's on lockdown? I'm not opening the door to nobody.
But I'm not nobody.
Go away!
Fine. We'll be back at some point. Gunfire. Troy's diary, a small book with a bunch of trebuchets drawn on the cover, and the words Troy's diary. Don't make him read. Someone with different handwriting has added one word. The hydraulic, optical sensor, scrap, and turret chassis. History item. I do have a reflex scope. But I don't really need that. Item, Brandy's diary. I can't really do much, so Little Vegas Brigos. It looks like we're going back around. Marshal Lipinski. What's going on here? Unshaven and slovenly, Marshal Lipinski shifts his unlit, half-smoked cigar to the corner of his mouth as you approach.
I heard we had some new arrivals wash on in. Military types, they said. Can't really see the difference between you and the ordinary class of mercs.
Well, you don't know the difference then.
Much as I'd love to shoot the shit with you tryhards, Sheriff Daisy said to let you go on in. So, go on. Give them Dorseys some hell.
Okay, now I understand where I am.
Marshal Lupinski, I expect you to moderate your language in the presence of a young lady.
My apologies, Miss Weston. I meant no disrespect. Best of luck to you and your companions here.
What's behind this gate?
It's the Garden of the Gods. Rocks, experimental farms, and now those Dorseys.
Well done. Any idea how many?
Nope.
Helpful.
No room for amateurs in this town. You hear? No room.
Yes, no room indeed. Bikes. Apparently. Oh, apparently you got a reload. Let's have a chat with these people over here before we go into the garden.
Jesus, loaves and fishes, Christ! That's a bomb under my stall, ain't it?
Oh shit, Taiwan. God, it is.
We best stay back.
Taiwan?
Holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it.
Ah.
Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor.
Oh. There you are. And everybody just runs over. Nice one, Devlin.
Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall.
Done.
Really? That's great news. Here's a little something for you.
Thank you.
I'm back in business.
Nice one, Devlin. Mary Milty. Let's have a chat.
Welcome to Mary Milkteeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night that you wish you hadn't, I got you covered. I can clean you up, sober you up, cure your ills, and get you ready to face the new day.
What?
Or maybe you got banged up in the Dorsey raid. I can help with that too. What do you need? Just a simple humanitarian who saw a niche that needed filling. Now, are you buying or are you talking?
Talking, actually.
Remedies for regret, children. Headache pills, hair of the dog, pills for the pox, pills for the pain, and first aid kits for those of you who might have started something you couldn't finish. All guaranteed to fill you with pep and put a spring in your step. What can I get you?
Okay, thank you. A whole load of gear then.
Here
Let's
you
see
go,
what you got.
children. Salvation is at hand.
Salvation. Okay, so she got orbs, whip ass, or whoop ass. It's a ready, mile high mug filler, snake squeezins, prairie punch pistol, waste in Wasteland. Get bags. Alright, peeps, let's move. What did we just... Might as well get this all over with. rather up to date.
Hello? Whoever just came up from the city, come in.
I'm receiving you.
This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorseys all over the garden. I'm pinned down on a high ledge. Can you reach me?
We can try. Sit tight, we'll take care of the Dorseys.
Oh, thank God. I'll call out if I see you, as long as it's safe.
Hey! You on the ledge! Hands up!
Oh no, they found me.
Great. Chickens. I thought folk. Leafy green vegetables are happily grown atop this rock, spire worn by the solar collectors and other weird devices. The snow melts into droplets of water before it reaches them. I'm guessing I need... reload that. Ooh. Sushi kit, a Tommy gun, and 45 ammo. Okay. Devlin, you are my SMG person, aren't you? Switch to that. Bonus. Alright. If I can. He's at a range. I think he's in range now.
Why not? I've got this whole place rigged to blow. That's why.
Bam.
I don't see no explosives. Where are they? All around here. Carefully concealed. If I press this button, we're all dead. Okay? Do it then. Fine. Take one step closer, and I will.
Come on then.
Oh! Oh!
Well, hot damn. Smoke 'em if y'all got 'em.
Oh, that was not very nice. That's not a good look. I do not like the look of that barrel over there. Ooh. Nemo, go to the left. I should come. How much closer can I get? Devlin. Up by the side of Miss Wesson. You, Mr. Kronos. 85% chance to hit. Need you to crit as well. Nice one. range, so takes 3 AP. Do a puncturing shot. I mean, but that guy's dead. How many more Dorsey's up? I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I can hurt him, defend that position. Devlin. Ambush. Nemo. Switch to that shotgun. If they try moving. Out of range, okay.
Shit! I'm protected!
Patience and steps.
A lot more should have been shooting there. This is the power of my little friends.
Dead to rights.
Good. 9:30. Seven. How many rockets have I got? 3 rockets. Switch to if there's a big enough gaggle of them, I mean, I might have done it, but there's no point. And now I'm going to rally my troops. He's dead. Bend. Five. Marshal goes there. That is. Ooh, that hurt. Bend. Definitely move forward. Why are you injured for? Ooh, shell shock and bleeding. 5 turns, great. Bend there. Oh no, I get 95% chance to hit. Switch to this? Yes, I can. Oh, still fighting the counter beneath that. Just out of range. Do you see it? Just out of range. Nice one. The pets are going out. 4. That takes 6. Can you shoot a grenade at her? Yeah. That's not what I want to be doing every time I do that. I need you to reposition. Prepare for next time. Out of range. Alright, move forward now. What's that? Serial killer. That'll do. Ambush mode. 5, I don't know whether he's going to have enough. Nope. Defend your position. Miss Nemo, go forward. No point. Just out of range. I keep doing that.
Is coming for you.
Okay, the pace are going in. You missed? Did you miss? Out of range. Out of range, jeez. Oh, FAP, okay. Ooh. One, move to there. Defend your ground. 6, that takes 4. I think you get a shot on him from there. Or not. It's 2% chance to miss, man. Alright. Stand your ground. Your jaw's moving now. Ow. Damn. Everything get. Everybody form up. And tax evasion for more is the top 10 secrets they don't want you to know. Well, awesome. Moldy sock and romancing the ghost. Disturbing paranormal rumors about one woman and her ectoplasmic paramour. And
Isn't it great to be alive?
well, I hope so. I just don't want to be dying here, thank you. Okay, we got more titanium plating, scrap, and sugar. Oh, he died. Nailbox sprawling weapon. Great. Oh. This Nebo has no medical goods, apparently. Yeah. This weapon made hype, though. Is that all she's got? That's not good. So I was gonna have more. Hey. Everybody move forward. Just gonna have a quick breather. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Well, apparently Mr. Cronus has leveled up. I want him to keep on his luck and his awareness. I'll be bringing that up soon. Skills. Sniper rifles is going to go straight up still. And survival. New perks. Marking an enemy for your squad to focus fire on is good. Mean fun. I'm so thinking. Masterful precision. As much as I want that. That one first, and then we're going to go down Masterful Precision next time. Apparently I can't get back to my squad. I'm having problems. Ammo. More ammo. Oh, medical care. I love these things. Miss Nemo, you need more. Those. Two traps. Let's disarm them both. Bellamy might be trying to overcompensate for something. I wonder what. Traps. Devlin's a really good trap guy. Have we armor? Got the scout armor. I'll be using the tactical with the red tech pants. Devlin, you can have scout armor for now. Where's mechanic 2? I thought I had mechanic 2. I'll have to try coming back to that at some point. Ooh. Uh-oh. Beastmaster. Keep doing that. Devlin. Looks like the radius is down the trap. Nice. Take cover. Promise I would you. Out of sight. Shaquan. Forward. Nemo. Next to me. See ya. Right there. Apparently I can hit. Keep doing that. But why not? You're absolutely kidding me. Is it because I'm not in the right place? Wiggy wiggy. Oof, that really did some damage. Pushing to you. Nothing really you can do. Have range. We can, I think, mark a target.
Eyes on target.
Over there, Marshall. It's a mess. Out of fighting range. Range. Keep doing that. We should stop. There's nothing in range for you to do. Oh, okay. Let's get you fully healed. And then range. All out of range.
Protected.
Okay, one dead.
The deluge is coming for us all. Gotcha.
Hi. No, the pets are going in. Don't have to. Range. Right, everybody nearby. Precision strike. That's it. FAP? Okay, right. Marshall. 6-4. 4. Alright, big boss man's down. Good, good, good. Good night. Defend. Okay, you are. Push over to the other shotgun. If it comes anywhere near us. Level 2. That's sure. Four. Got a range. Get in the legs. Nice, okay. Ow! How the hell did they get through? That is disgusting. How the hell did that hit me through full cover? Six. Reload. Good. Yeah, go there. Out of range. Oh. Damn, okay. Whichever way I do this, I'm gonna have to run. And next. Take 4. Yeah. Ambush. Well, that kind of works. Alright, these guys had to move.
Dead to rights.
Good. Takes fire.
Shit. We survived.
Okay. That was bull.
Back to the hunt.
That's definitely my friend. Thank you. Alright, let's see what these guys had on them.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. We'll scout ornament. Vehicle upgrade on the Beastmaster. Scrap armor, scout pants, sludge, and muscle tissue. The vehicle upgrade returns Reggie Haku to restore the Kodiak. Cool. Big flyer, of course. Mission. And money. Red kit pack. So. One. You need more of them. Love that thing. Right, so we've got armor. Armor +5. Requires 3 strength for it. That's the scout armor pants, you got that. Or trousers as we call them here. You can have the scrap armor. Get the feeling there was another way to do this, but not me. Of course, I don't do it properly. Ooh. What was that? That's armor +6. Ooh, I'm wearing... How's it look? Work helmet? Pretty cool. So I'm already in rad tech. You're in scout. No, you're in scrap and rad tech. Yeah, no, so I'll stay with what I got. Come on. You're gonna go the full red tech outfit. There you go. Yeah. You've got Merc armor. That's the Merc helmet. I don't like it. That could be on you until we can find something better for you, Miss Wesson. Got a Merc helmet, but I'm not liking it on any of my characters unless... That's on my helmet, I mean... No. I don't mind it for me, but once it becomes one of the other teammates, then it's kind of doesn't really pan out. What was that? Everybody, let's move. The interface for the photon amplification lens looks simple. Most routines are automated, but there are some controls you can adjust. The lowest setting currently reading 1.9 on the screen and animated flower smiles as it busts in light sunrise. The rate of low hum grows in strength. Activated PAL. I'm guessing I could have. Like that. Okay. To me, ready. They're defending this point. Which rifle? Ooh. Nice one. Crouch. Trip blocked. Who's there? Crouch. Enough. Damn it. Out of range. Bend. We're all defending from this point. Ooh, nice one. Yes, attack me. I've got the most armor. Oh, great. Now terrified. These are the only two we've got here, so if I can... Wow, lucky mega crit. Missed, but okay. What, you're supposed to kill that thing? Nice one. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna reload. Did you miss? Oh crap. Ow. Lucky mega crit. Right. Baseball pelt, bull skull ornament, and icy carapace shard. The extra thick carapace shard from mutated exoskeleton is covered in ice crystal and seems like it might have insulating properties. Bang. But nobody really died. I suppose it's a good thing. This place is an absolute... I suppose I could have come around there, couldn't I? Ooh, head there. Keen Karen, creepy doll. Sweet and mousy in her look, she's got your secrets in her book. Bonus to all squad members. Bring grenade. The scientists who created this device were so obsessed with whether they could that they never thought about whether they should. It's to archive King Karen. You have a... So have we killed them all? That can't be all of them.
What's in that pit?
Set of charred meat and burnt hair washed from the pit, smoking bodies, contorted by agony or post-mortem muscle contraction, lying curled atop one another. It's impossible to identify the corpses, but they appear to be both adults and children. Lucia stares at the bodies, her knuckles are white on the grips of her guns, and her breath comes in little gasps. Any sign of your family?
No. Can't see a thing. Who would do this? Who would murder families and children? Who would burn them so badly that we can't even tell?
He breathes deeply.
I don't know if they're here or not. I can't... Come on. Let's find the monsters who did this.
Yes. Near the edge of the pit, a child-sized corpse appears to be clutching something, as if they were protecting it, or hiding it. Take the bundle from the child's arms to see who it is.
That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
Lucia turns away, looking like she's going to be sick. Nothing else in the pit catches your attention. Bodies and any other items they carried are burned beyond recognition. But I just didn't really feel right taking that. Molotov cocktail really doesn't really help. Mid-hypo, yes. I think we found people. Eyes agreed. The clothes on this young man are impeccably tailored, the height of local fashion. He holds his hands up and launches into what is obviously a prepared speech.
Eyes agreed. On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brago's organization, and...
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family? Where are my parents and my little brother?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia. I promise. Baby, look. I didn't mean it to go this way. I tried to stop them. I really did. I begged.
Stop talking right now.
Yes, before I shoot you. Just tell us how those people wound up dead.
It was Nelius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me. You knew what their loss would do to me.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me.
Really? Were they acting alone, or did they have support?
Farron Brago's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Nelius say something about Liberty Buchanan, the Patriarch's daughter. I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs. It sounded like she's gathering an army out in the plains. Something way worse than the Dorseys. He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. I don't think he was planning to come back.
What'd you do, Isaac? What'd you betray your community?
We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy-headed idealist, but this society's sick. It needs to change.
Right.
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch, I sentence you.
Her voice shakes, but her hand does not. You didn't even see her draw her gun.
Please, Lucia. I did this for you. All I ever meant was to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please.
There is a better way to handle this.
A better way? I can't think of one. Not after what he did to my family. You want to let him walk away from what he's done?
No. What he's done is betrayed everyone. If you shoot him now, he gets off scot-free. Put him under arrest and make sure justice is served.
I have justice right here, in the palm of my hand. I am more than happy to mete it out. I would be delighted to be its instrument.
No. You are not the law here, Lucia. You're not even deputized. This is our job. He's under arrest. Tears lowers the gun and looks away, tears running down her face.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over.
Pardon me. Corporal? We took out the Dorses and we arrested several rebels, send a team to pick them up as soon as possible. They're the Marshals.
They'll be happy to hear that, Team November, as am I. Good job getting those sumbitches. Over and out.
Okay. Ooh. Marksman rifle. Fairness, you'll maybe get an upgrade. Yeah. Never did like that rifle anyway. Nothing really that good there. More junk, just a cybernetic eye. Camp is only a few days out. Looks like the Dorseys gathered here before they attack on the city. Red kits and sushi kits, I love those things. And that's all of it. Apparently I can't talk to Lucia. They're back.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? You let him live?
Yes. To kill him? he becomes a martyr.
Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special?
We didn't want you to have his murder on your conscience.
I'll be the keeper of my own conscience, thank you. I am a grown woman. You have no right to make these decisions for me. Forgive me. I appreciate the thought. This is just difficult.
Of course it is.
I suppose you're right, though. It is better not to have such a thing weighing on my soul. But the people who are truly responsible, Neelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors.
Yes, you will, but in the proper way.
Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
Yes.
Of course. Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers.
Thank you.
We should go after Neelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Neelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
Okay.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Yep, I think we should. Let's go, people.
Get your Colorado Patriot here, hot off the press.
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah. I've always got a smile for the marshals and never piss them off. I stay in line.
Horrible way to go. Of course, if you're up there, you deserve it.
Right, let's have a chat with the sheriff.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here.
But then, who'd make the precious 100 families feel all warm and snug?
Yeah, they'd never let that happen.
Is there any way to... Yeah. What's in the archive? Option +1. Okay, Hope. Someone gives you a quick salute as you approach.
You're the Rangers, correct? My name's Hope Emerson. Came down here to offer Daisy my help during all this chaos, and she said I should talk to you, that we might be useful to each other. I used to run the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Are you looking to fill that position?
We are. You're hired.
Well, thanks. I thought there might be a bit of a job interview first. But if you're ready for me, I'm ready to start.
Yep.
Certainly. What do you want to know?
You seem pretty excited to be a jailer.
No. And the people who do are usually sickos who get off on bossing around convicts and making them squirm, right? Well, that's not me. I promise you. I became a jailer after getting locked up myself when I was a kid and seeing the job done wrong. We expect the law to be fair, from arrest to trial to sentence, but too many people forget that incarceration is part of the process. A big part, and often the least fair. People in jail are there to learn from their mistakes. In a bad jail, all they learn is to mistrust the law and fear their fellow man. I want to make your jail a good jail where everyone is treated fairly, regardless of their crime, and everyone has a chance to improve themselves.
How come you left Amity?
It's not there anymore. Scar collectors rolled through and took everybody they could catch for slaves. Then they burned the place to the ground. I led a caravan of survivors to Colorado Springs, and I've been here ever since.
Why do you want to be with us?
I respect Daisy's determination to keep Colorado Springs safe, but I don't agree with her methods. They're too savage.
How?
Take the pillories, for example. The marshals shackle prisoners into them for the smallest of crimes and leave them exposed to the cold for hours. They lose fingers and noses and ears to frostbite, if they survive at all. What does that accomplish? Other than cripple them and mark them as criminals for life. After that, how can they become good citizens? How are they to believe that the law is fair? It turns my stomach.
I can agree there. What do you know about us?
Daisy tells me you've been tireless fighters for justice in Arizona, settling disputes, breaking up gangs and militias, putting down a plague of robots, and that you're here in Colorado for the most noble of reasons, to save your people back home after a terrible disaster.
I only joined recently, but
I hope she wasn't blowing smoke, because she made you sound just like the sort of heroes I want to work for.
Good.
Great. So what do you think? Can I join you?
You are hired. Head over to the headquarters when you can.
Thank you. I'll be there as soon as I make my goodbyes here.
Okay, welcome aboard.
Looking forward to working with you.
So that would be the house. Prisoners. Nice. Sheriff.
I like you already, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. Not only that, but you sent me Isaac Reed and his trader friends, all cuffed up and looking pretty.
Well, I do my best.
Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. Some of my marshals weren't so sure about you.
Well, they should be now. All on the same side.
Damn right. It's in all our interests to keep this city safe. I was gonna introduce you to Hope Emerson, but since you're already acquainted, let's get back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town, like I asked?
I did. Isaac Reed confessed to helping them. Farrah and Brygo's gang who let them in.
Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brygo. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Dorseys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried.
Okay.
Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brygo helped the Dorseys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in.
Well.
Take down Brygo for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang.
Will do.
The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
So, what was that? Sorry? little house. Where's the... Huh. I actually thought he had a mission to try and clear Austin Peas.
Rangers, what brings you here? Excellent. This is the cost in Colorado dollars.
Okay. Here you go. Maybe $200, but I'd rather him not die. He takes the money, writes a receipt for you, and adjusts a note in the battered ledger. He tucks the ledger back into his wallet.
This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble.
Definitely.
You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Okay. Austin?
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next.
Well, you should be. Talk to the magistrate, he says he'll release you. You're working for us now.
What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger?
Yep.
As soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Watkins must be going soft. I thought the kid was a corpsicle for sure.
Not really. Don't have a chat with Emmeline.
You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Basically, that gets that off my conscience. Look, one. I'm thinking charisma. Deals with the medic. Take your first aid up a bit. You need one that's going to have better bartering. That being my barter as well. Devlin. So, you're my explosives guy. Is there anything else I need from you? I can give you Animal Whisperer because I want to give you a pet. I need... awareness, think, and what new perk can I give you? Like gophers like to stay in their holes, but that just makes it easier for you to take them down. Gopher hunt. assault rifles. That's an SMG. That's not about assault rifles. That's not going to help. I don't think you're gonna... Petite feet, what we got? A weapon button. Well, as soon as I get it, first aid, that's going to be... I'll give you the armor for now. Give you high luck. We need more lock picking. Oh, you already bathed anyway, so. Lock picking, definitely. Perks. Ooh, animal whispering. Yes, I think that's going to be what I'm going to go for. So, you see a Western. Awareness. Go with luck this time. Alarms. I mean, you're high weapon modding. 3. 4, she's 2. Don't really do much else there. Okay. I think we're all sorted now. Full house. Go to Little Vegas. I don't think there's anything more I can do over here. I am, however, going to go into the shop.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
Boy.
Hello, Josiah.
Look, Martha, it's our friends who helped us save the shop. What can I do for you? We've got some discounts with your name on them.
Well, thank you. You and your wife get along well?
Hardly a crossword between us.
He says nothing but rolls her eyes behind him. A loving wife. Tell us about your shop.
Been making clothes and adornments for the 100 families for 30 years. Most of them won't buy from anybody else. Of course, we sell to regular folks too. Plenty of less expensive items in stock. Repurposed or restored garments, mostly.
What have you got? Old man smells happening and starts showing you his wares. An outfit. What have I got? I mean, look. Do I want to sell my junk? I have no idea. Thank you. That didn't work right. Verbal. Anybody else? Okay, so we can't get pets right now. Stepping Jimmy Bob.
Snapping Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorseys or no Dorseys. You think a little raid would stop snapping Jimmy Bob? No siree. Shot up the garden real good, didn't you? Guess thanks are in order. If you need to restock, my store is open.
Okay, apparently that person is blending into there. What's your story, Jimmy Bob?
That's snapping Jimmy Bob, thank you.
Sorry, snapping Jimmy Bob.
Not that much to tell. My dad was a trader, and a good one. And now I'm a trader, and a good one. Might seem boring to wandering muscle like yourself, but I like it.
What's that contraption on the end of your store?
Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine pre-apocalypse, fully functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacies with it. But the damn power got cut in the fighting. It'll take the city weeks to fix it. Let's.
Yeah. Snickers in the old packet as well. I remember eating them, they were beautiful. Eternity tarts, now don't know them. Well, I am. Yep. Go over here. I thought I saw something over
This is
here.
Corporal Gonzalez at Ranger Command. Who am I speaking with?
This is Rosie Wong at the Sands Lux Apartments. The tap water's brown again.
That's not really our department, Ms. Wong. Can I,
Then you go arrest whose department it is. I'm trying to run a business here. My tenants have a right to clean water.
Okay, let's speak to this person again.
Yeah? This is the Sands Lux Apartments? Who's there? Fucking kids.
Hello, kid. I'm a ranger.
You have to get someone here and stop this thumping. Well, it's not so much a thumping as a throbbing. Kind of like a rawr, rawr. Oh, no. Actually, it's more like a rawr, rawr.
Ms. Wong, I have another call. If you can just hang on.
Try and get some dogs. If I can. Which apparently not. Let's go to Little Vegas.
Hello? Hello? There's something wrong with my cat's poop.
Hello, Ms. Wong. Good to hear your voice.
Okay, let's go in. Sounds like my kind of nightclub.
fighting on the premises! No fighting on the premises!
Okay.
What's your favorite song?
Gotta be Sex Dwarf. It bops so hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Gonna do something. Quickly. As much as I like it, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. So just what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to save my game.
Why me?
Because you're bad, and you know it.
No more gambling for me. I learned my lesson.
Drink with all that coin you're throwing around?
Good. Oh,
Hey
bartender.
there. What do you need?
Any juice of gossip to share?
Loose lips don't get you far in Mr. Brygo's organization. So, nope.
Okay. What's on tap?
All the best vices Colorado has to offer.
A cigar? Thought those things died out with the apocalypse.
Hey there. What do you need? This is the Little Vegas. A slice of paradise in a freezing shithole. Plenty of sins available for the picking. Just take a look around.
Alright, we can get down to the brass tacks. We're here for a man named Delgado. Is he here?
Sorry, chums. Don't know anybody by that name. Can't help you.
Okay.
Don't be strangers.
Hello? Charlie knows. His man greets you with a smile, but his eyes dart about, never staying focused on your faces. He has a collection of pins and medals strewn across his chest.
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Knows. Farron Brygo's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas.
Hey. Battle of Two Buttes?
Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine two round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then squeezed them from both sides, crushing them between the buttes. A real shitstorm, that's what it was.
Yes. Sounds like a very difficult tactical maneuver.
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of two buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while sitting in the outhouse.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops of the fallen, the terrible smell.
Great. I'm guessing St. Elmo?
Not surprised you haven't heard of it. St. Elmo was lost to a fire years ago, sadly. But it was a thriving town before then. Thanks to old Charlie, yep.
Don't listen to a word old Charlie says, Rangers. He's the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs.
Okay.
Says the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs.
Got a lot of tales, eh?
All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hats. All you need is working ears and an open heart. Charlie is a friend to all, and all know Charlie.
I bet you all do.
So what can Charlie do for you?
What sort of badges you wearing?
You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake. See this one with the skull? Sheriff Daisy gave it to me for dealing with a corrupt marshal. She was a beast, let me tell you. Must have had some kind of mutation. 8 foot tall with fists like bricks. But I gave her the old razzle-dazzle, took her down.
Razzle-dazzle? Is that what you call falling while running away from her and tripping her with your quivering ass?
Nice one, Quan.
That worked, didn't it? She fell face first into a fire plug. Knocked her cold.
Of course, yes.
Look at this one with a lightning bolt. This is a bit of a sad story. There was this orphanage up in the mountains full of beautiful kids, one sweeter than the next. They were having problems powering their homestead, so I repaired and optimized their generator. They gave me this, handcrafted by their prettiest little girl.
Your nickname wouldn't be Starbuck, would it?
Why is that sad? Well, after I left, a tribe of robots sensed a new source of power and came hunting. Destroyed the orphanage and everyone in it. Poor kids. But I got my payback. Yes, I did. Ah, skeptics, are you? I always admire a fellow analytic mind, a thinker, a philosopher, a mandarin. Come, friend, let us speak like great minds to one another.
He puts his arms around your shoulders and takes you aside.
All right, listen up, Red Hats. Maybe I stress the truth here and there, yeah? But most of what I say is true. Okay, some of it is. I mean, it's inspired by true events, but my men believe in me and they believe in my stories. Here, take this as a token of my friendship. And don't mention this again, okay?
Okay. Why'd you keep calling us Red Hats?
Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hats so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused.
Okay.
Ah, Mr. Brygo's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. You want to talk to the man in charge? You'll find Mr. Brygo upstairs.
Right. What is your job around here exactly?
I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained, and that they don't wander into the back rooms.
Back rooms? Can you let us into the back rooms?
I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no.
Oh.
Jokes aside, Mr. Brygo doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brygo's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me.
Right, okay. You know a guy called Delgado?
El Gato? What?
Yeah.
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshall. You blend right in with the rest of us.
He winks because he's wearing a big helmet. That sounded wrong.
Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had.
Yes, okay. Yep.
Till next time, Red Hats.
Have a chat with this nightclub enforcer.
These stairs lead to Mr. Brygo's lounge. He said I should let you guys through.
That's nice of him.
But don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you, my friend. A very bad day.
Yeah. Why?
That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong.
What kind of trouble?
Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, But right now it is. The furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything.
Oh.
Well, maybe if a fight broke out, I would. But nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brygo's place, would they?
Oh, of course not. No, no. Why would I do that?
You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
No, of course not. Base, how low can you get?
Did you know that I know?
This disco bot, a modified Optotron equipped with speakers and lights, pumps out rocking tunes.
Present request, party humans.
None right now. Disco made me do it.
Join party time.
Yikes.
Why me? Fuck! Fuck! I'm so screwed!
Okay.
Like, totally.
What's the problem?
I went upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pants and kicked me out before I could get it. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that stash or I'm dead. Can you help me?
You're asking us to help you get drugs.
Not my drugs. Other people's. Well, mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino and Focus. 5 each.
Why are you dead without that stash?
I owe a lot of money. I don't sell this shit and they'll kill me.
Where is it? That's a... We're not in the trade of getting your drugs.
Oh god. I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Oh man, I love dancing in this place.
It's the best. But I've heard a rumor that there's
Ugh,
an exclusive secret
so
dance party up
gaudy.
at Aspen every year.
So
I'm for sure gonna get an invite this year.
ostentatious.
I've never been to Aspen. You 100 families types get all the good stuff.
Oh, you've never been? You simply must.
You want to pay for it?
Is that the Aspen Penal Colony where the judges rule? This portrait is from 30 years ago, but Mr. Brygo looks exactly the same. Portrait.
I'm gonna go hog tie you and make you squeal like a pig, boy.
Touch me, you get my big weapon in your face. You can quote me on that.
Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths? Oh,
I
not
don't
that
know
any
you.
of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Vargas and Angela Death and the rest helped me save Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't know anything about that. I just joined 6 months ago.
And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine Claudius being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar.
Yeah.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brygo. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it?
Could be. You're giving it a lot of class.
I'm glad you think so. You should have seen it 5 years ago. Nothing here but the walls, and half of them were falling down. We really worked hard to get where it is today. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot.
General Woodson's in charge now. Vargas and most of his team are long gone.
Is that so? Way to make a man feel old. But I'm sorry to hear Vargas is gone. He was a great man. ready to do anything to help the people he'd sworn to protect.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me. I'll raise a glass in his honor tonight. Now, what can I do for you?
Tell us about your club.
I know any attempt to recapture the past is doomed to failure. But I had to try. It's not quite Vegas, but it's close. And since I can't go back, this will have to do, won't it?
Closer.
And besides, the customers don't know it's a pale imitation. To them, this is paradise. All of Sin City behind one door.
Why'd you move here?
About 5 years ago, Vegas was overrun by killer robots. We held out as long as we could. But without help from the Rangers, the end was inevitable. As to why we came to Colorado? Well, we heard some rumors of the good work the Patriarch was doing out here. Creating a stable, prosperous society. That's exactly the kind of environment a business like mine needs to flourish. So we packed up our roulette tables and hit the road.
Is that person in a lab coat without any footwear on? Okay, odd. What's that painting behind you?
Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robots came. Not a bad likeness, eh?
I can't tell. That painting was commissioned before the robots came. That's 20 years ago. How's he don't look a day older?
Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Since I've come to Colorado, I feel 20 years younger.
Right. We're helping the marshals with an investigation. Maybe you have some answers.
Certainly. Ask away.
You're a connected guy. Do you know anything about who let the Dorseys into the city?
What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against a Patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but...
Apparently family members. And we're looking for a marshal named Delgado. Seen last heading here.
I know Delgado, but I haven't seen him. If he came here, he didn't come to see me. What a shame. Nothing I like more than a good grilling. What else can I do for you?
That's about it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Even though they haven't seen Delgado, keep asking around, maybe they'll be more cooperative.
I heard a rumor that there's an exclusive secret dance party up at Aspen every year.
Enjoy the
For sure you
party,
get an invite
but
this year.
stay out of the rooms behind the bar.
You 100 families types get all the good stuff.
Oh, you've never been?
I hope I look cool
You
enough for this
simply
place.
must.
I
You
hate
wanna
that
pay
I have to
for
be
it?
drunk to say this, but you know what? You're all the best friends I could ask for.
Oh, no, you.
Welcome to Little Vegas, friends. Care to play some blackjack? A small fee gets you a seat at the table and wins pay even money.
House rules, only 3 hits per hand.
As you wish. This table's always hot. Come back anytime.
Yeah, let's go up here. Yeah. There's a brothel. Why is there a brothel?
Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes.
We always have a time at Little Vegas. Even if I go home with red hot balls, it's just like hellfire.
Ooh.
1, 6, 8.
168!
Excuse me for the interruption.
What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party.
The man is huge, scarred, and smells like a distillery outhouse. He sways on his feet. We're looking for a guy. Do you know where he is?
Yeah? Well, you picked the wrong room. Ain't no Delgado here, and no marshals neither.
Okay. What are you celebrating?
Defending Colorado Springs and beating those toothless shit-kicker Dorseys to a bloody paste.
Yeah, I can agree with that one.
Local 168! Let me hear you! Woo!
His friends howl and pound the tables. I mean, who are you?
None of your fucking business.
The Mercs. Happened to be in town when the Dorseys attacked, so we paid him to help us out. Nice to see him putting the Patriarch's money to good use.
Thank you, Quan. Sorry to bother you. Enjoy your party.
You ain't getting off that easy. The local 168 don't like being spied on. Or talking to pissant little runts like you. What we do like is fighting. And that's what this party's been missing. Ain't that right, crew?
Really? His friends cheer.
So let's go, runts. It's time to dance.
You're obviously way tougher than we are. We wouldn't be able to challenge. Don't waste your time on weaklings like us.
Ha! You're right. Get out of here, you panty wastes. You ain't worth the glove leather.
Yeah.
Thieves.
I don't want to get into a big fight up here.
Wonder if 10 is working today.
Welcome to the Little Vegas brothel, friends.
Kendall. This man's face is a crosshatch of scars. He puts on a professional smile as you approach.
Oh, hey, Quan. Looking for a good time, I assume.
Bug, do you know this guy?
Sorry, Ken. Me and my friends are here on business today. Rangers, meet Kendall, Colorado Springs' finest purveyor of sins of the flesh.
So he's the man in charge. Really? Kendall?
That's my name, yes. Excuse me a moment.
He turns away, hard-faced, and one of his girls leans in.
You really shouldn't ask him about that. He had a misunderstanding with Mr. Brygo, and they cut off his junk. Smooth like a Ken doll. Get it? Makes him a great pimp, though.
Excuse me, whilst I go, aye. Sorry to have asked you that question last time. We're looking for a man named Delgado.
Delgado. You know, that name sounds really familiar, but remembering is going to be hard work. The kind of work a man should be paid to do.
Kendall, you predictable son of a bitch.
Yep. Alright, how much would it cost?
I need serious cash. Any less and it isn't worth the risk.
Here you go.
Shit! I knew I should have asked for more. All right. Don't tell anyone I told you. But Delgado was sniffing around the club, asking too many questions about the Dorseys. Last I saw, Charlie Knowles was pulling him into the back rooms behind the bar.
Behind the bar?
God damn it. Now Daisy's gonna want Brygo dead, and she won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Thank you. Kendall. Okay, we're just gonna open the doors and see what happens. Hey, excuse me.
You haven't earned the right.
Yes, I'm getting out of here. This is not the place to be.
You'll be back.
Thought you couldn't work tonight, Darlene.
Oh, well. I ain't bouncing nothing.
Alcohol's nice.
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god.
Hello again, redheads.
Charlie. We know. Alright, we met a guy named Kendall. What's with that name?
You like it? He used to be a real lady killer. Then he made the unwise decision to double-cross Mr. Brygo. So the boys took him into the back room. Had him in there for weeks, poor bastard. You could hear his screams clear across town. He came back with a face that wasn't so pretty anymore. And without Master John Goodfellow. Kendall! Get it?
Again.
What a revolting story.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't like it much either. Especially the ending.
Yeah, follow the call of the disco. Call of the disco. Right, we know they got all those in the back rooms. We need to get him back.
Well, ain't you a clever seed of red hats? But let's not be rash here, yeah? The only way you're getting past that door is through a hail of bullets. And no one wants that, right?
Right.
Look, it wasn't Mr. Brygo who conspired with the Dorseys. He's not that stupid. But a little bird told me it was someone in our organization. I can give you a name. All you gotta do is prove this guy was acting on his own.
Really? What's in this for you?
Way I see it, everybody wins. You get your culprit, and we don't get in trouble with the law. Once you clear Mr. Brygo's name, I'm sure he'll release Delgado.
Okay. That does make a lot of sense. Where to find this guy?
Look for our man McTavish at the machine shop, near Pillory Square. I don't care what you do to him. But if you can come back and prove the rest of us weren't involved, I'm sure we can make a deal, yeah? Also, I didn't tell you this, Red Hats.
Okay.
Till next time, Red Hats.
Thank you.
It's the best. But I've heard a rumor that there's an exclusive secret dance party up at Aspen.
Pillory Square. Find this McTavish guy. Then we're going moving on.
Team November, come in.
We're here. What is it?
Yeah, I got Ms. Wong, the manager at the Sands Lux Apartments, on the line. And this one might actually be something. Says she's got a tenant who might be making bombs in...
Shush, shush, shush. Let me talk to them. You're leaving out important details. It's the weirdo in apartment 3. He's gonna kill us all. There's all kinds of loud banging coming from his room. And he's not alone. He's got friends in there. They're planning something. I know it.
We'll be right over, man.
You will? Oh, I knew you guys were better than the marshals.
We do our best.
Come to the Sands Lux Apartments now. That loony's liable to blow the whole place sky high.
Sorry, November. Over and out.
It's fine, Corporal. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean by sorry?
That was over here, if I remember rightly. But we just happen to have a explosives expert with us. Sounds Lux. Sounds fancy.
Yeah? This is the Sans Lux Apartments? Who's there?
Is it Rangers to see Miss Wong?
What? You're here? I don't believe it.
Yeah, we were just down the road.
Come in. Come in.
Rosie Wong is waiting for you when you enter, smoking a cigarette. She smiles when she sees you, her teeth are the color of caramel corn.
I can't believe you came. Those goddamn marshals never come. They think I'm a pest. I'm vigilant, is what I am. V-I-G-I-L...
She takes a deep drag.
A-N-T. Anyhow, I hope you're ready for trouble, Rangers, because I got a situation here.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Rosie. I always came when you called, didn't I?
You're with the Rangers now, Quan? Well, you were one of the better ones. I'm glad you're out of that marshal racket.
Why do the marshals think you're a pest?
Because I asked them to do their job. They hate that, the lazy, fat-ass carbuncles. If they never did a lick of work in their lives, it would be too much for them. Ugh.
Is there a problem with them?
They're bought and paid for. Sure as hell never help ordinary citizens, let me tell you. Unless you pay them extra. But I never pay anybody until they earn it.
Right. So apparently, explosives, but what seems to be the trouble?
The guy in room 3, Irv. He's not supposed to have anybody else living there, but I hear voices in there all the time. They're always banging on stuff, and I can smell burning and bleach, and I don't know what else. Make him stop it or throw him out. Either one is fine with me.
Okay. Have you talked to him about it?
He just says there's nothing going on, and there's no one in there but him. Lying to my face like I don't know shit from diamonds. How dare he? Apartment room 3. End of the long hallway. The door's on the right. I know he's up to something. I just know it.
Okay, Rosie. We got it.
We got it. Mechanic 5. There's a container. Money in a burn book. Great. Go to apartment 2.
Fuck off.
No. Not very nice.
Get the fuck out of my apartment.
Or what? We are Rangers investigating.
Rainbow tables used to break encryption.
Satoshi.
Meat space demons intercepted. Display rendered object and assigned to translation vectors.
This hooded figure peers at you, unblinking, and proffers a simple metal case. Seems to want you to take it. Thanks?
Do not delete local references to object. If memory allocation is null, then unhandled exception occurs.
It appears he's telling you not to open or discard the case or you face some kind of consequence. He turns back to his terminal and seems to forget you're in the room.
Report disabling implicit wig set operation.
If you disappear in a puff of smoke, I'm going to be very weird now. All of these computers appear to be networked together. They are running completely unrecognizable streams of code. Is that it?
Ensure transactions in mempool always have unique keys.
Right. Sneak out, open the door. Yeah. Oh, booze box. We can sell it off. Very real doll crafting. Oh, I can make a grip. I can make my own mods? Damn. But maybe not me, I mean... Is there nothing else here? I mean... Apparently not. Yep. A brooch rifle barrel. To do. Process that produces the barrel is expensive, but the product is very strong and minimal micro. Cool. Meat pies, how to make pies from scratch by Ian Lovett. An illustrated cookbook of meat pies from around the world and step-by-step recipes. What did I... Apparently my perception went through the roof. A toaster! I got large. Oh, did I just see what I think I just saw? Oh. 7 to 10. That's 15 to 20 damage. Rebels and vehicles. I'm gonna put that on my bag. That looks pretty awesome. Is there nothing else in the room? I love me some toaster. Ooh. Anybody else have lockpicking? Up to 4, not 5. That's not what I wanted to do. So this must be the room right here. Excuse me.
You again? Get out of here. I got enough roaches in here already.
I will not leave until I found what I'm looking for. Who is mechanic? Anybody a mechanic? Nobody's a mechanic. Awesome.
Fuck off.
Huh. Go in your room. Oh, yeah, that's a... Huh. Merc armor. What are you wearing? Merc armor already? You have Merc leggings to go with that. Yeah, I'm not giving you that. That'll be something. There's a
The
apartment.
square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye.
But
Eureka! The secret at last!
what's this? What the hell did we just spot?
God, the greatest mind of a generation, thrown down the gasoline plant.
We spotted something. Not even sure what we have spotted. Huh. Have a chat with the little lady.
What's the matter? Why haven't you gone in yet? Are you chickens like them marshals?
No.
Kick down that door.
Okay. Right, what am I seeing? That didn't work. But that did.
They must never know. No one must ever tell them. I can see my own cells. Home again, juggity juggity jug.
What the hell?
1, 3. Can you see me? Do I exist?
Ha! Got the jump on!
Can I just...
They must never know. No one must ever tell them. Top of the world, ma! God,
Really? That needs sneaky crap?
Generation, thrown down the gasoline plat. Eureka! The secret at last!
did not see that. Hurry.
3, 5, 7, 11, 11, and 11.
Huh. Well, that went well.
Stay focused.
Thanks, dude.
We need to move back. We're in the wrong place. Okay, we are moving. Blasting on it. Far back. Far back.
Dead.
I'm down again. How the hell these guys got so much armor?
Home again, juggity juggity jug.
Is that dead? Where's my pets? Earth climb. Where's Major Tom? Damn it. Nice one. Blocked. Cool.
Stay focused.
Get up. Damn it. Why are these guys so much health? There's nothing I can do except for defend. Damn.
Sunday, nitro burning funny cars.
Well, this is going to be a fail.
Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts. Can you
Wow. We're hardly doing any damage. I cannot believe this.
Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts.
We're doing nothing.
What's my name? Why don't you tell me my name? Be my own self. I am a human just like you. I swivis cuff schmiddle to.
That didn't require no cute
Wow. Yeah, that did not work.
Never know. No one must ever tell them.
Yes, sir. We're not going in. Nope. May have blown the door down, but that did not work.
What's the matter? Why haven't you gone in yet? Are you chickens like them marshals?
No.
Kick down that door.
Already done.
I am a human just like you. I swivis cuff schmiddle to. Do you know where you are going to? Do you like the things that wife is showing you? The world is ours. Joseph Sunday.
Really?
Burning funny cars. Can you see me? The world is ours, Josephine.
Definitely.
God. Mind of a
I didn't realize these guys were going to be enemies, so.
Top of the world, man. 1, 3, 5,
Wow.
7, 11.
Crouch. Alright. I think I can hit all of those.
Never know. No one must ever tell them.
But
I can see my
Get
own
blocked.
self. These molides do not compute.
alright.
I am a human just like you. I swivis to.
Okay.
Can you see me? Do I? The square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye.
Lord.
Do you know where you are going to? Do you like the things that wife is showing you?
I mean, target blocked.
Eureka! The secret at last! Gone, the greatest mind of a generation. Thrown down the Gazaman-Platz.
Power supply right there.
I can see my own self. They must never know.
Yikes.
No one must ever tell them. Do you know where you are going to? Do you like the things that wife is showing you? The square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its arm.
Alright. Alright, if they come out, we are lighting them up. Ah. I knew that turret was going to be coming.
No one must ever tell them. Sacramento, California.
Okay.
Dead to rights.
Nice one, Lucia. Problem. And the best are going great.
Eyes on target.
Do we have a rocket? Yes, we do. An FAP, not good. Problem is being shrunk, that's not going to help. But we are rallied. Out of range. Rifle. Defend.
See me?
Break his armor. All right. 6 AP. Good miss. %5 chance of hit. I definitely can get over there. Come out for us. %5 chance of hit.
Sunday, nitro burning bunny car.
I will die.
Home again, juggity jug.
Damn, he just healed up. That's not good. That's me down.
Not much use. Like this.
They just took it down in one shot.
Motives do not compute.
Here we go.
Excuse me. Yeah. But there's nothing really we can do. Ah, excuse me.
Gotcha. You so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts. They must not know. No one ever tell them.
Wow. Really? Okay, blocked. There's nothing I can do.
I can see my own self. God, the great language thrown down the chasm and
Ow. Actually can't see anyone. It's like they disappeared.
my own self.
Peekaboo.
You know where you are going to.
Oh dear.
Do you want the things that your wife is showing you?
I don't know how to win this one. There's nothing I can do.
Moonlights do not compute.
They're healing up quicker than I can actually defeat them.
I am a human, just like.
Okay. Well, that's not going well. I don't know how to defeat them. Was there anybody who's got... Because I got a theory this route goes through here or something, but I can't do much else because I've got nothing that actually requires mechanics level 5. So I'm gonna have to come back. I have nobody who's mechanics 5. And if I know that I need somebody to be Wait, will I have to be mechanics 5? But I can be mechanics 3. If needs be, I'll be mechanic. If I'm going to be a toaster repairer, I might as well be a mechanic as well. Pocket saw pop. Well, they've not even cleared out his bodies yet. Yeah, that's problematic. I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. Yeah, let's have a look in here then.
Came here for every class trip we ever had. Is Buchanan a man?
Okay. baked beans from the bunker where the Patriarch's family waited out a deluge of fire. Canned food like this was all they had to eat, unlike today when the Patriarch has provided us with fresh greenhouse-grown vegetables. Cybernetic limbs, artificial limbs and augmentations taken from the bodies of defeated Scar Collectors of the legendary Battle of Pumpkin Center where the Patriarch defeated the savage warlords of the Eastern Plains once and for all. How can she hear the club from here? The original authentic treaty that united 100 families under the Patriarch's rule for the safety of the people of Colorado, signed by the Patriarch himself and representatives of each of the families. Replica of the rifle Sheriff Daisy used when she fought at the Patriarch's side during the war against the Plains gangs. For her bravery, heroism, and tactical brilliance, he appointed her Sheriff of Colorado Springs. Uniform soldier in the Monster Army. The gang that terrorized Colorado Springs until the Patriarch defeated them and won their fealty. The bullet holes and blood show the fierceness of the fighting.
Yeah, this whole place is a gloss. But who wants to hear all the ugly details?
Ooh, me, please. Okay, I can fix that. Oh, still inactive. Medical grade, yes, need all them. Thank you. Worm in formaldehyde? In a large worm-like creature with a clawed tail and gaping mouth. Boldly designed label reads, Fetal slide rock bolter, you decide. Okay, ammo. A cassette? New toy introduction version.
Greetings, visitors. My name is Junko Murayama, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Saul Buchanan Colorado Heritage Museum. You're about to embark on a journey through history as we share with you the people and events that made Colorado what it is today. Our new and improved animatronic exhibits will bring history to life as you learn about the rise of the Patriarch, the unification of the 100 families, and their battles against the Monster Army and the Plains gangs. The staff of the Colorado Heritage Museum asks that you do not interact with the exhibits. Ready? Let's go!
Okay. Brainwave destabilizer. This microwaves can scramble neural pathways, making targets confuse friends with foes. Ooh. Good science. 4. I've got 3. A flamethrower. Dark armor? Has everybody got armor? I'm not putting that on. Anyone. The sword of Nemesis Dorsey, who led his clan in an attempted coup against the Patriot. Nemesis and the Dorseys were defeated after a treacherous attempt on the Patriot's life. Now they are no more. Can I have that sword? A mechanical eagle in a red, white, and blue top hat slumps on a rustic perch.
Why, hello there. My name's Old Baldy, and this here is the Saul Buchanan Colorado Heritage Museum, or, as I like to call it, home.
Okay.
Me and my friends here, dedicated, telling the story of old Saul Buchanan. Buchanan and the refounding of the great state of Colorado, which is just the first step in Saul's plan to bring back the good old United States of America. Now, just stroll from stage to stage and we'll tell you the story along the way. It's as simple as that.
It's never as simple as that.
Any questions before you go? Well, I don't want to spoil the show, but it begins with Saul's humble start in this very town, and it follows the trials and tribulations he faced uniting the 100 families, defeating the monster army, and bringing peace and security to Colorado. And, in case you were worried, it's suitable for children of all ages.
Oh, come on, Baldy. Just tell us the story.
Stop! Step back! It is against museum rules to fondle the displays.
I'm not fondling.
Saul Buchanan is far too modest for such egotistical shenanigans. No, sir. It was the 100 families who built this place as a gracious thank you to the patriarch for all he's done for them.
Are you the American Eagle?
Look just like my picture, don't I? Now, wait a minute. Let me give you my good side. There you go. I gotta admit, though, I'm looking better than I was. Life's been pretty tough on old Baldy since the world went to pot. Lost a lot of feathers. But now that Patriarch Buchanan's rebuilding America, I'm starting to feel like my old self again.
Thanks.
Great. Then on with the show.
Okay.
Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree, could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. Learned to read and write before he could walk. Finished all his schooling before he could talk. Showed all his teachers a thing or two when he taught them that a fact didn't have to be true. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man! The strongest of men! You can say that again.
Okay. So apparently these will work now.
Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch, but old Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their lands to the poor and the needy and the Indians. So mercy for the merciless was his stand, so he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again.
Okay. Now we go to the next display.
Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Old Saul saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." Strong as an ox at 70. He faced down the savages again and again, and drove them back to the desolate east, and secured for Colorado an endless peace. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again.
Okay. Buchanan is really full of himself.
The 100 families came to see Springs, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things. till Saw raised their heads to the circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to dine like kings. He said that the only way to save the land was to bury the hatchet and all shake hands. So they signed the treaty in a single day and begged him to lead them and show them the way. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again.
Right, I can see where this is all going. The Saw Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum seems closed for business. Yes, only wrong. Whew.
With the families behind him, Saul went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the Inhaler surrendered his crown.
Flab the Inhaler.
Buchanan spared Flab and made him a deal. If your boys work for me, they'll never miss a meal. Flab signed up on the dotted line. Now his monsters keep us safe in the evening time. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again.
Okay, Buchanan's really full of himself. Time to get out of here.
Maybe I'll.
I mean, as soon as we got the power on running.
Get drummed out in a second.
Is this right now?
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
I don't know if that did anything.
City's really humming again, huh?
It's great to see.
Just wish they'd rebuild my house.
Murayama?
Stupid!
There's already scouring and kicking snow. She glares at the boarded up museum. She jumps when you approach.
Who?
Rangers, man. Who are you?
Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History.
Former curator?
Can you believe it?
Pretty much, yeah.
I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century. Scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff.
Why did it close? He sticks out on Laura.
Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid?
Who?
I don't even know. I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know?
You know.
Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right?
Yeah. That sounds like you're proud of the museum.
Heck yeah, I am. It was a real sight to behold before they shut it down. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history, true relics of our struggle to survive, displayed for all to see. Authentic handmade replicas of lost treasures.
I like lost treasures.
Just some real A-plus quality work, if I do say so myself.
We had a look at the exhibits, by the way.
Oh yeah? What'd you think?
You should be proud.
Right? Thank you. Nice to be appreciated. I mean, I didn't do it for the praise, but if you want to keep on, I'm way into that.
Well, you have got a big space back at our new HQ. Would be perfect for a museum. A museum? Might be our curator?
That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
Thank you. A museum? I love a good museum. Irv?
Clothes. Clowns.
Looks so.
Books for sale. One book on clones?
You can't leave me wondering.
It was
I swear the
Old
guys were
security
of
drone.
clothes.
Timing belt broke, so it
Yeah. Huh. Gin shop in downtown. Is this the machine shop? Arapaho Grease Monkey.
Need help? Oh, talk to Jimmy Longhaul.
Okay.
Make sure you take care of that bike when you get to it.
That rust trap? Why?
Because this was Jimmy Longhaul's first car. When it gave up the ghost in the plains, he salvaged what he could, turned it into this monster you see before. All because he couldn't bear to be separated from his machine. That's dedication for you.
Also to get out of the plains. You all forgot that part.
That's back.
They don't make them like they used to.
No, because that was
Hold
the name
on,
of a
just
car.
gotta finish this tweak.
Right? Jimmy. But even in his old age, this man is impressive. Broad-shouldered and thick-necked, he wears his hair in thick white braids.
Hey, Jimmy. Glad to see you're okay. Dorsey's didn't get this far?
Nah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. I would have shot those Dorseys dead if they'd walked in my garage. Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help with your vehicle, you've come to the right place.
Good. So what is it?
This is the Colorado Springs Arapaho Station. We got stations all over Colorado, mostly for fixing and supplying our own fleet. But we fix vehicles and sell parts to anybody. I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhaul. That's my crew over there. You need any repairs or alterations to your ride, they're the ones who will put it all together. Best crew in the business.
Looks like you also repair people.
Yeah? Oh, that's Doc Parker. He needed a place to set up his clinic, and we had the space, so... Good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as we could in here, and Doc's been patching them up as fast as he can. Only got 2 hands, though.
Of course. Is he a good doctor?
The best in Colorado Springs, no lie. He was the Patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took care of all the hoity-toits in Broadmoor Heights, too. Kinda pissed us off at the time, actually. Nice Arapaho boy, taking care of the hemorrhoids of the 100 families, turning his back on his own people.
Really?
Came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since.
We're looking for a medic, if I remember right. Tell us about your people.
Co-workers, not employees. I only give the orders 'cause I take the orders. Get me?
I get you.
Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long as I have. Wrench, the tall fella, Thinks he's a heartbreaker, but he's the most sentimental sap you'll ever meet. And Pacer's our newest recruit. Don't mess with her. She's 10 pounds of attitude in a 5-pound bag.
Of course. So you're all Arapaho Native Americans then?
At the moment, yeah, I guess so. Driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapaho brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and couriers in the West.
You notice I said Arapaho Native Americans, not Arapaho Indians, because that would be disrespectful.
Well, except for those of us who run the stations, we mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way of life into a business. Arapaho service stations, Iron Thunder logistics, Arapaho caravan protection, and so on.
Okay.
While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights, we kept to the wildlands and didn't come back until civilization had reestablished itself.
Very understandable.
And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living well ever since.
You hire outsiders?
Sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than an Arapaho, though.
What do you have for sale?
Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Toolkit.
Take care of that bike when you get to it.
Like a horn. Cannon and a repair kit. Really
When
need
it gave up the ghost in the plains, he salvaged what he could. Turned it into this monster you see before you. All because he couldn't bear to be separated from his machine. That's dedication for you.
Also to get out of the plains. Y'all forgot that part.
Yep, looks like it.
No time.
Yes, but I need to speak to you anyway. A linebacker in a lab coat. This doctor is clearly weary but works feverishly to bandage the bloody head of an unconscious young woman. Yikes.
Hey, Doc.
Quan, hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time for niceties. Dying people take precedence.
Yes, they do.
Understood, brother.
No.
Told you he was prickly.
Hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time for niceties. Dying people take precedence.
Alright. Can we do anything to help? Patients
They're
not
in
nearby.
bad shape, and I don't have the time or tools to save them.
Okay. This isn't exactly range of work. We'll need some compensation.
You have the ability to save lives, and you want to get tipped for it? Assholes.
Well...
Fine. Save them, and I'll pay you. But don't expect us to be pals after.
That's not what I wanted.
Thank you. The things I need most are a suture kit, an injury kit, and a medic pack. Got that? These folks are literally dying on us, so don't fuck around.
Already got the kits.
Great. Then get started on those patients.
Got it. He nods and I'll give himself a quiet sigh of relief, then returns his attention to the injured woman.
All
This
because
one.
he couldn't bear to be separated from...
The man is sitting clenched teeth in a puddle of his own blood, hand pressed to his belly, intestines bulge from between the slaps of his fingers. He won't last much longer with their help. If you use one of your suture kits on him, you may be able to save his life.
It isn't
You ever hear of car gardens?
bad, is it?
Seen where they grow
Just
these fine automobiles
flesh
for our
wound.
personal
Am I
use?
right?
Don't get cute.
You should see.
Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't know they existed until my pa told me to go down to this old man's farm. He said he had a few cars we could...
First aid run.
50 VWs in his garden, hanging around.
Wait a minute, I thought I did.
Rich man's home. Damn waste of some good cars. But
Come on. Get over here.
It isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You closed my wound.
ever hear of car gardens?
I won't miss.
You mean where they grow these
Staring at my
fine
own
automobiles
guts.
for our personal use?
Yep.
Don't get cute.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Goes.
I didn't know they existed until my pa told me to go down to the.
An unconscious woman. This woman is almost unconscious. Her body's a nightmare, bruises and wells, but at least she's breathing. Damage severe but treatable with basic tools. Medipack.
Wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please.
What's going on?
Make sure
Did
you
you
take care of
patch
that
me up?
bike when you get to it.
That rust trap? Why?
Because this...
What's this guy like? This man doesn't appear to be in much pain, but he's intensely focused on his leg. White bone shears through the skin. He's clearly broken in several places. This may end poorly for him. You can use one of your injury kits to
Jumped out
save his
of a
life.
building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me.
Let's round him up and bring him back to Doc Parker.
Should I call her?
Oh, just this woman he's been
leg.
in love with forever now.
You said it!
They met in the bazaar and she
still
saved him
hurts
from
like
getting
a
into
bitch,
trouble. But
maybe
now
he'll
he's too
actually
scared
walk
to do
again.
anything about it.
Whoa! Hey!
Did we savable?
What now?
We've done everything we can for the patients.
Good. Here's your pay. Can't believe I'm gonna ask you vultures, but... You see this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and I need cleaner, safer facilities to do it.
Okay.
If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save her. What do you say?
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. And mine.
Well, that's what we do here. We save lives.
Need anything before I get my stuff together?
We could use some medical attention.
Of course. Let's have a look. Good luck.
Thank you. Our
Talks
team was
cheap.
looking a little bit.
Give me your coffee ration for next week, and I'll consider it.
You're all right, kid.
Right. So what do we have left? I mean, Full House, Army Corp House, then Garage Mechanics.
That rust trap? Why?
Because this was Jimmy Longhaul's first car. When it gave up the ghost in the plains, he
wait
salvaged
until it's
what he
my
could,
turn. Get
turned it
behind
into
me.
this monster you see before you. All
keep telling
because
me,
he couldn't bear
nothing
to
like a bit of
separate it from his
patience.
machine. That's dedication for you.
Also to get out of the plains.
The Arapahoe's
Y'all
convoy
forgot
truck is
that
undergoing repairs. When you carry goods across all of Colorado, you're bound to take some damage. Wrench.
Nothing better than human ingenuity.
Apparently these guys have got nothing.
You ever hear of car gardens?
You mean where they grow these
Well,
fine
you want to talk to Mama. She's the one
Don't
in
get
charge.
cute.
Mama? Mama Cotta. Grizzled and gnarled as an old oak tree, the rounded woman scales at you from under her scarf. Eyes invisible in a face that has more wrinkles to skin.
You got business with Mama Carter?
Not
Well
right
then,
now.
stop wasting my time until you do.
Okay.
You ever hear of car gardens?
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles from? Sorry.
Back rooms. Tavish at the machine shop near Pillory Square. Where's the machine shop? Yeah, we'll go down here. Let's see if we can find this machine shop. Not sure where it is.
What do you think they do with the bodies from the pillories?
I heard they got a mass grave just outside the walls.
I don't know, man. I swear the last shipment of meat from the bazaar tasted funky.
Ooh, well, I don't even want to think about that.
Allie?
Mom? Oh,
No, not Mom.
sorry. Never mind. Why? What do you want?
You expecting your mother? Where is she?
I don't know. We were heading to Colorado Springs with a lot of other folks when we got separated. I hurried here as quick as I could after, but I ain't found her anywhere. I keep hoping.
Okay, calm down, calm down. Do you need
No,
help?
please, I just need you to go away, please.
You guys separated?
There was this smiling lady. She said she had some food, and I could take some back to my mom if I came with her. And next thing I know, she was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage. One of her men took me out of the cage I kicked him as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark. And then I saw some refugees and tagged along. Stayed with them till I got here.
Very good. Sorry to hear that.
Bye.
Where does that go? Machine shop? Yes. Let's go to the machine shop. And that, as they say, is that. I think we're going to leave that there. Any more out, we're just going to keep going on. Because I got a feeling there's going to be a fight. Because it looks like an open area, a mangy mutt. And people could die. So I'm going to say, Doobly Pipsky. I'll see you Sunday. More space engineers. The search for iron continues and building up the base on Kalana. I'll see you out there. Bye bye.